Hello, my fellow Geminis. This is a love reading. I am not big on love reading. I think that you should just let things happen. I'm a firm believer of that. If it's meant to be, it's meant to be. Like my grandmother used to say, you know, that famous saying, if it let the bird fly, and if it comes back to you, and you already know how that ends. So, let's see what we have here. This is from the Love Me, Love Me Not Oracle deck. I like this deck, but I use it mostly for friendships and guidance. I don't use it for love readings, but I feel that today, you know, give you guys a little something different. Okay, so just hold the person in your thoughts. Let me move this over. Hold the person in your thoughts and see what exactly is that you want to know about the friendship or relationship, or even though I don't agree, situationships, but that's neither here nor there, nor for me to judge. So you do you, and let's roll. Okay, so we have 3 yellows. Okay, so with the yellow cards are good, right? So it's positive, it is. But these are mostly friendship feelings. They're not romantic. Like as in the roses, right? So the roses will dictate more or less of that romantic what do we call it? Atmosphere. So let's see if anything else pops up. If you want to think of somebody else, while we have the setting here going. And for these, it says, I definitely want to spend some more time with you. I think we have a pretty unique connection, and I could talk to you for hours and hours. That's definitely something friendship-wise. So whoever you are thinking about, ooh, another rose, that's the answer for that. Now, this is the second one that I asked you guys to hold into thought, or maybe for another set of Geminis. Let's see. Just hoping something else pops up. Let's see. What messages does the Spirit have for you? Let's answer this question. Ooh. Ooh, okay. Now for that second person, or for the other Geminis that asked for that secondary question, let's see. It may have feelings for you. They maybe feel that they may be inappropriate. Let's see. Let's see if Spirit decides to give us another round of applause. I'm going to remove these from here just because we read that for... Oops. That was the previous reading. Okay, I got 2 spat out. Oh, more friendship cards. Yeah, okay, so I'm going to keep this, and I'm going to collect it with the other one just because... a true reading usually has like 4 cards, and for the 4 cards, it just indicates pretty much that your person, you know, feels a strong friendship connection with you. But these are for the other set of Gemini inquiries. So you got 4 roses. So this is great. It indicates definitely that there are romantic feelings for you. And it says, I find myself thinking about you a lot. I often wonder if you feel the same way. I love everything about you. And there's an energy between us, a vibe that can't be denied. It could also be that you do have a strong friendship, and maybe some of you may want to take it to a different level. So, but there's definitely that security of friendship here for the first set of Geminis that held that question in their minds. Definitely wants to spend more time with you. I think we have a pretty unique connection. I could talk to you for hours and hours, and I wonder what would happen if we joined forces. So collaboration, friendship, whatever you want to call this, is definitely there. It may have some association with this. Like if you do have a friendship with this person, how does this person feel about you? But guys, use your intuition. Just because somebody is nice to you and they've been there for you, it doesn't necessarily that means that they're romantically attracted to you. It might just be that they feel comfortable with you. And then again, you won't know unless you ask, right? But just be aware that that may change the dynamic in the friendship into something like this, right? I've been showing my lack of interest, but you've been ignoring all the signals. Or, you know, at the point that the person is definitely going to want some space from you. So, yeah, just use your intuition. If you would prefer to keep this person as a friend, if you feel that the connection is so much stronger, then do it. Because sometimes when we take it to the next level, there's like no way to come back from that, right? So take it as you will. This is looking good for those of you. If this is for a second set of Geminis, you know, if you didn't want to think about this one, and then this was the second one, then you already know which one is your reading. So I'm going to remove these and we're going to go to the third set of readings. And somebody here has already started. Like these are readings that have already started. So let me see where we go from here. Hold on a second. Can we just Spirit, can you just please shed some light on these thorn bushes? Can you finish this reading? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I got two. I got this and this. Ooh, okay. Yeah, this is neither the thorn bushes or the blue roses are readings of relationship. Is mostly like the person is cold, maybe cold towards you, or they're just like definitely not interested in having a relationship. If there's some sort of friction, if this is like maybe for someone at work and it's not necessarily romantic, or maybe for a friend of yours, maybe some words had been said, you may want to give us some time to like air out and then come back. Oh, look at that. Yeah, so it says definitely my heart isn't open to anyone because of how I was hurt in the past. Sorry, guys. Give me 1 second. My kids are knocking on the door. Sorry, my kids are playing some game. They're just building stuff, and they just want to show me their house in the game. Yeah, so for this is just maybe something happened, you know, at work or maybe with a friend and things were exchanged and said, and this person is not feeling the same about you, or maybe you're not feeling the same about them. Maybe they said things that they weren't supposed to say, or maybe they broke your trust and they, you know, they didn't, although they didn't maybe intend to break your trust, maybe right now you're the one that's feeling like you're not interested in anything that that person has to offer right now. Maybe they're just traders and you feel really, really cold about this friendship. It could be someone that maybe you were starting to date or maybe considering even dating. But let me see. Yeah. Spirit, can you shed some light on these blue roses? Yeah. So this came up. I recognize the potential between us, but I also harbor some uncertainties. Could be that. Maybe somebody did break your trust. and you just don't know where to take it from here. And, you know, because you have heartbroken here. So, and boundaries and unaware. I mean, there's so many things here and doubts. This just gives me, I'm going to remove these because I just feel like at this point, it doesn't even go with this reading. But I feel that, you know, I mean, yeah, it just looks like something happened. Something came up and came off around about the, you know, the wrong way. And it just, I don't know. It just looks like there was a lot going on here. But once again, guys, like, it's better not to say anything until heads are clear and and peace has prevailed. Because you don't want to keep, you know, just adding fuel to the fire. But you also don't want to, like, carry with this hurt. And this could be for the other person too. Like, sometimes people just put up this facade like they don't care, but in reality they do care. And they think about it all the time, and they have this like replaying in their heads over and over again. And, you know, I don't know. It looks a little bit heavy here, but all right, guys, I'm going to leave you with that. Just remember to always think about what you're going to say as opposed to just saying things. And I know it's hard for a lot of us Geminis, because when we have something that we want to say, sometimes we bottle things up and then we just explode. And sometimes it's just best to think about what we want to say, because in the end, we are trying to also grow spiritually and, you know, in this realm. Like, we're just trying to grow and become better people. And the older we get, you know, the more insignificant certain things will become to us, or seem to us. And that's a way to also look at it. Like, from 1 to 10, how significant is this? How much does this impacts? How much does this impact my life? Is it something that I will never be able to get over? Is this something that I just need a time to, you know, cool off so that I may be able to have a conversation? And yeah, sometimes you feel like you're the person that always has to act like an adult, and a person that always has to approach the other person and have that conversation. Like, why can't the other person? Well, that's the thing, right? The universe gives us tests so that, like I said in my previous video, is just sometimes to grow thicker skin and to build a backbone so that we can later down the line be able to face certain things that will come into our lives that will require far more energy from us in order to face. So stay grounded, guys. Remember to take this weekend and just, you know, just think about yourself. Take care of yourself. And I always post these, well, not always, but I have been posting the self-care cards, and those are the purple ones. If you look into my shorts, you'll see those. And today's message was actually pretty great. So if you want to go and look at that and just listen to the message there, you know, go ahead and do so. And these two just popped out from there. Polite. I don't have feelings for you, but I don't want to hurt your feelings either. There you go. You may just need time to cool off. And this one says, don't take this personally, but my heart belongs to someone else. Maybe you're just not in the mood right now. Maybe just your heart doesn't belong in the conversation at this time. And that's quite all right. Take your time, process, do what you want to do right now. If you just want to sit there and just watch like brainless TV just to help you cool off, do that. If you want to like enjoy your hobby, whatever that is, if you want to go for a walk, if you want to journal, sometimes, like I said in one of my previous videos too, what you can do is just write a letter even if that person's never going to see the letter, or if you want to write the letter for the person, just choose your words wisely, because in the future, I feel that you're going to expect an apology from a person too, or you're going to expect someone to also have a clear conversation with you, and words are really going to matter. So just make sure that your words, the way they come out, are also sensitive towards the person, because we never know what battles the other people are fighting. All right, Gemini. So I'll leave you with that, and I hope that this reading was helpful to you. And remember, always take care of yourself, and always be kind to yourself. Love yourself. Take some time to pamper yourself. Just drink plenty of water, stay hydrated, go out for a walk. The temperature is getting so much better, especially here in New York. We're having a really nice weather after all that rain, and I think it's time that we just put on our sneakers and go out for a walk and enjoy a little bit of nature. All right, guys. Well, I hope you have a fantastic weekend. Happy Saturday, and I hope to see you guys soon. Take care. Bye.